he doesn't have a barcode on this license, why not?
It's an older one.
Oh. Okay, you need to upgrade your license.
It's not expired yet. Yeah.
I just have a brand new driver's license.
Well, see,
See, these are the new ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so we decided that we weren't gonna do the mag strike because 90% or 95% of the country has gone away from it.
Yeah.
Have you had that driver's license for quite some time?
Yeah,
I bet you have.
Probably 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, they're not doing that anymore. Now that the new ones, they have a barcode on now. See, you don't. So.
We can't use yours today, Al.
If I can use anybody else's that has a barcode on it. So if we scan this card, you can see that it's showing that he's not in the database. That means that he's a good guy.
All right.
And,
That's good news.
and he hasn't, the judge hasn't given him any penalty that he's not allowed to drink. So we'll just check it, and it'll show on the Verifone or a point of sales if you're at a store. It's basically going to tell him that he's accepted and he's doesn't have the right information, which could be number one, it's either hold and scratch, and if that's the case, then it could be keyed in on the fact of that it was counterfeit, so it doesn't have the right information on it. The other kinds of things that we can check for is whether it's this particular card is going to check whether it's expired or not. I believe it's expired. So even though this card is expired, one of the things that's developing this project is and I always bring this up to the other engineers, okay, if the card is expired, does it mean that you're not allowed to drink, that the date is not valid even though it has your name on it? And so there is an option here that will decline it if it's expired. And so for me, I'm not sure if I have an expired card and someone trying to sell you alcohol, do I accept the card? And do I sell it to you or don't I? So we have that option. So at least it tells us that we are expired. We can check for, I believe this one is an age card. It's underage. So if you're underage and you're 18, and you're obviously not allowed to buy alcohol. The other thing about being underage is a deterrent. In the case of this particular license, you won't be 21 for 2.5 years. So as a deterrent to teenagers, maybe, because I think teenagers are a big one anyway. But if you're 18 and you have 2.5 years to go before you're going to be 21, then the court could say, okay, we're going to give you a deferred penalty. So that means when you turn 21, you're going to be rejected to buy alcohol for another 6 months. So 6 months down the line, after you turn 21, you're still not going to buy. So when all your friends are going to bars and you're going to events and they can drink, you won't be able to for 6 months. The other things that we can do, here's one that basically just scans and is accepted. So if you're in a venue or you're in a store or you're trying to buy alcohol at a ball game or even at a grocery store or something of that sort, the information that's being taken is only going as far as the scanner. It doesn't check the database at all because you're not in the system. So if you're not in the system, then it has no reason to go beyond the point of sale or beyond the store. All it's checking is it's taking your driver's license as a key, and it's going to see if you're in the database. And if you're not in the database, then the data is just basically evaporated. And so at the point of the store, that stops at that point. Now, if you are part of the court system, and you can see here that, let's see, where's your license? Can I have your license again?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to take his license, and I'm going to say he's a bad guy. And he was just in the court, just got a DWI, and we can tell because the phone was ringing, so the court is covering us. And I'm going to scan his card in, and he's not in the database. And we can see this. It's going to come up and it's going to say what it's supposed to say. Okay, there we go. I didn't wait long enough. Okay, right now it's saying that he's not in the database. And so it actually went off to we have a secured site that has a database on it that has some clients in it,